football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Charlottesville, Virginia, and Scott Stadium, home field of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. The Cavaliers offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Okay, ready? Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed to the running back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Virginia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Point after, knocked right through. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking for his back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Getting set. Here's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's the running back in the flat. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Using his legs, it's Palmer. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. handoff with RPO. The quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Second down and goal. Design quarterback run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, TCU, as they fight back here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic on the PAT. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Cavaliers will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here's the handoff. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. A penalty backs him up. First and very long. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Oh, he fought hard there. Broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The sure hands. It's Smith, and he's brought down there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Makes the grab. It's Butler.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for some space. It's Palmer. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this third and long.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. You made it. 3 points on the board. And we're all tied up now. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And the Cavaliers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 45. A solid gain to keep this drive going.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. And the Cavaliers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Again, throwing out the RPO, and it's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The Cavaliers will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Just stealing there. Gets hit again. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. Ball fielded at the 45. And they've got the returner corralled. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down game. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Throws it to the right. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Just time enough for one more play in the half. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Virginia.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And he's got it, no problem. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kick. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Backed up second and long at the 17. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery. A turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
TCU 10.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Receiver in motion now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the defender gets that hand in there to break the pass up.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Cavaliers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one will be fair caught. And the TCU offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass rush closing in. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They continue to roll up the score. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown, so they got to bounce back from that right away. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Palmer. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Good job by this quarterback recognizing not just the blitz, but seeing the man coverage, able to put that right on the money to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. A short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is why the offensive coordinator trusts his quarterback on these RPOs. He made the right read, was able to pick up some good yards. Now they have a 2nd down and manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they run that RPO again.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, you got 3rd down. The offense has the advantage here on 3rd down to be able to get the ball downfield. They make the completion, but this defense is just flying around. They make the catch, but they have nowhere to go after.
And that one straight down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Myers. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving to a bunch formation. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And the Cavaliers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On the move now. The senior calls his own number and picks up the first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Looking for 6. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And the scramble moves it closer to the goal line. The defense able to grab it. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breath. It's a safety. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Breaks an open space.
Return brings it out to the 35. And your Virginia Cavaliers will take over.
And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Scanning the field, it's Jones. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Breaks an open space. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on their ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out.
He's in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
23, TCU, 13.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Gonna run it. It's Palmer. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And it's good for a first down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. And here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense made it in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal a victory.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Grinding away on the ground. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. No throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this 3rd down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. And how about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Cavaliers lining up here on 1st and 10. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
46, TCU 20.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. On 1st down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, Chris, this is why they're here, right? This is why they're in the postseason. You get to a critical moment in this game with the lead late in the game, a chance to really put this game away, and they convert.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
Back to throw. It's Jones. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed, and they're...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense.